Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. It's the end of the month. I am really tired and out of it, but we've got one more deck for you in August. Our environment is Challenger Park from Menagerie the Multiverse, created by Insom. It, of course, comes in an awesome box. It says dedicated to Halcyon's first hero, Justice, and our team, the Challengers. Challenger Park is most well known for being a site of inspiration for Halcyon's young heroes that wish to follow in the previous generation's footsteps. Every year, dozens of aspiring heroes travel to the park to see the statues of the Challengers. You're not fighting to save the city quite yet, but that's no reason to slack off. Find a mentor to advise you on how best to deal with the challenges ahead of you, from the wise Grail Knight Lucius to the enthusiastic but untrained Power Pony. No matter who you listen to, be the heroes this generation need. It's also got a trading card. I love this. It's located in South Halcyon. Notable figures include Breathtaker, small-time thief, Haima, owner of Blitzkrieg. I want to go there. That's amazing. Bert Floyder, owner of Challenger Convenience, Gerald Hayden, city engineer, JC, a barista and Lucius' daughter, Lucius, owner of Haas Beans, I have to assume his last name is Haas, Natasha Starr, investigative reporter, and a couple of issues where it's been featured. So this is going to be a fun game running around this park and its various businesses as we fight Rico Homem, aka Estrangular. Fighting Estrangular are the Astonishing Pseudo, Terminus 2199, Reporter Alpha, because letters page, and a new variant for Sasaki Kojiro, Lazy Student. Here we go! Start a game. Here's play Jealous Cattle Baron side up. We get the Contraband APC and 2 minions. We've got Poachers and Toro Rocco. If Rico Omen is reduced to 0 or fewer HP, we lose. Activate the human symbol on villain cards. Start of the villain turn. 4 more minions are in the villain trash. We search the deck for Ancient Serpent Armband and put it into play, which I believe is what flips him. End of the villain turn, each villain target gains a hit point and play the top card of the villain deck. Here we go. Call to arm. Move all minions from the villain trash into play. Done. Villain target with the lowest HP deals the hero with the highest HP 3 melee damage. It's the Poachers hitting Alpha. End of turn, they all heal. That's whatever. And we play Horrifying Transformation. Villain target with the highest HP, that's Rico. Deals each hero target 1 psychic damage. Search the villain deck and transfer Ancient Serpent Armband and put it into play. Okay. As Carno's play, he flips. When flipped to the side, he regains 20 HP. Activate the snake effects on villain cards. Whenever he destroys a target, he regains 3 HP. Start of the villain turn, if Ancient Serpent Armband is not in play, shuffle the villain trash into its deck and flip this card. End of the villain turn, he deals each other target 1 melee damage, and then deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee and 2 infernal damage. Okay, so that happens now. Reduce all damage other than melee and projectile dealt to Estrangular by 2. Start their turn, hero may discard their entire hand to destroy this card. That's fine. Okay, everybody take 1. Increase damage by Estrangular to the Contraband APC by 2, so that takes 3. And then he hits Terminus for 4. So, Contraband APC deals Estrangular 4 projectile damage. That's right, they're all fighting on our side now. This card deals Estrangular 2 melee damage, and he acts at the start of the villain turn. Okay, I would try not to think about it if I knew what to do. Actually, let's do Preserve Self-Image. Thicken Build, Barbed Spines, Clobbering Arms. Perfect. Shuffle. I'm going to play Thicken Build, and then we will reveal until a shape comes out. Stealthy Form. For the next time a shape would be destroyed, put it into play. Deals himself 1 reduced psychic damage. We discard the top card of a deck. How about... I don't know if anybody could actually benefit from that. Alpha. Ah, shouldn't have done that. Okay. Draw a card. Terminus starts with Stained Badge. I'm going to play Stained Badge. So she's indestructible. At the end of my turn, I get a token in the Wrath Pool if she has 1 or more HP. Let's go ahead and play Immortal Coils. She hits herself for 2. Draw a card. Alpha will start with Fangs and Claws. Her power is Tabitha tapped on the scene. Draw a card. You may put an aspect from play or your hand on the bottom of your deck. If you do, reveal the top 2 cards of a deck and replace them in any order. I hate Insatiable Hunger, so we're going to go ahead and bury that. And take a look at the villain deck. We've got the Ritual Mask. Sounds bad. And Deadly Persistence, which is also bad. I guess we'll put the mask on top. Draw a card. Alright, let's start with Perfect Copy. Play this next to a non-hero target, obviously a Estrangular, without a copy of this card next to it. The first time each turn that target deals damage, reveal and replace the top card of that target's deck. If no effect on a technique card was activated this way, Sasaki deals the target 1 melee damage. When the target next to this card leaves play, destroy this card. So his power is already fought you. Reveal and replace the top card of a non-hero deck. If it's a one-shot, draw a card, otherwise play a card. And I know that the top card of the villain deck is in fact a relic, so we're going to play a card. I will play Dual Wield. Whenever one of your cards or powers other than this card reveals the top card of a deck, reveal the top card of a different deck that you didn't reveal this way this turn. Whenever one of your cards or powers reveals an ongoing, you may destroy this card. If you do, destroy an ongoing or environment card. Draw a card. And we know that the next card in the villain deck is an ongoing, so these two have some good synergy. Challenger Park plays Public Nuisance. I love this picture and the benched sound effect. At the end of the environment turn, a hero may have the villain target with the lowest HP deal them 4 projectile damage. If they take damage this way, destroy this card. At the start of the environment turn, play the top card of the villain deck, and then destroy this card. I'm actually going to have Terminus take that. so we can destroy that card. Alright, start of the villain turn. Toro is the villain target with the highest HP, 3 melee damage. We play the Ritual Mask. This card is immune to damage dealt by villain targets. All damage dealt by a Strangler is irreducible. At the end of the villain turn, each hero may discard a card. Each hero that does not must deal themselves 1 psychic damage. Fun. So, everybody take 1 melee damage. Pseudo soaks it. The APC takes 3, and the Mask is immune. Then he hits the highest for 2 and 2. That'll be Pseudo. He'll take 1 and 1. We reveal the top card of the villain deck. It's an Onging card. Okay, there's actually nothing I want to destroy. Although I suppose Terminus didn't have to take that damage. Oh well. The APC hits him for 4, and the Poachers hit him for 2. Everybody either discard a card or deal yourself 1 psychic damage. Pseudo soaks it. Terminus doesn't care. I guess I'll just take the 1 damage. So let's go ahead and have Pseudo play Mind Over Matter. Now we don't have to worry about that card. Let's go ahead and use his power. I got Insubstantial Transmutation. That might actually be nice. So we'll go ahead and destroy Thicken Build, and then actually destroy Stealthy Form. Draw a card off of that, draw a card. And he hits himself for 1. Terminus has nothing I actually want to play. Well, that's not true. We do actually want to get rid of the Mask. Okay, let's go ahead and do Unusual Suspects. Add 2 tokens to her Wrath Pool. She should have gotten 1 last round. She'll hit the Relic for 2. Can't hit a Strangler with that, unfortunately. Power. Let's do Immortal Coil. She can hit him for 1, and then we'll remove those 3 tokens and reduce his damage by 1. Draw a card, and she gets another token. Start of turn, Alpha hits a Strangler for 2. Then I'll play Lupine Senses. Let's go ahead and draw a card. We know what the next card is, so I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Draw a card. Let's go ahead and learn from defeat. Reveal and replace the top card of a non-hero deck. It's another Public Nuisance. Interesting. Search your deck or trash for a technique card and put it into play. If you search your deck this way, shuffle it. I think we'll go with Brute Strength. Increase the first damage dealt by Sasaki each turn by 1. Whenever one of your cards or powers reveals a 1-shot, increase the next damage dealt by Sasaki by 2. Oh yeah, and he should have dealt a damage last round. I forgot about that. And then I reveal and place top card of a deck. Let's do his. It's an equipment card. Okay, well, power. Reveal and replace that ongoing again. And then I guess I'll play Tsubame Gaishi. She's a target. Sasaki deals that target 3 melee damage. Then he deals the same target X irreducible melee damage, where X is 1 plus the amount of damage reduced the last time Sasaki dealt damage. So he hits a Strangler for 4. Draw a card. Oh, actually for 5, because that first damage hadn't happened yet. Alright, we've got another Public Nuisance. I have a way to get rid of it now, but it's not guaranteed. Now, let's go ahead and have Terminus take the damage, destroy that card. Alright, a Strangler plays Deadly Persistence, reduce projectile damage dealt to a Strangler by 2. So we'll just move that off to the side. Everybody take no melee damage, except for the APC, which takes 2. And then he hits the highest for 1 and 1, and that is Alpha. So we reveal the top card of his deck. It's an ongoing card. Oh, hey! I can destroy an ongoing card, and destroy this card. Cool, now we know what that is. The APC hits him for 4. Poachers hit him for 2. Oh yeah, and Toro hit him for 3. Everybody discard a card or deal yourself no psychic damage. I think I'll take the no psychic damage. I'll play Malleable Flesh, and let's go looking for a shape. It's another Insubstantial Transmutation. Let's go ahead and draw a card, put that into play. He hits himself for 1, draw another card. Soul Ignition, add 3 tokens to the Wrath Pool. I can use a power now. Let's go ahead and deal a target 1 cold damage, and add a token to the Wrath Pool. Let me discard a card, I will do that, and add 3 more tokens to the Wrath Pool. Power, I guess I'll play this Jailbreaker. Add 3 tokens to your Wrath Pool, destroy all other copies of Jailbreaker, draw a card, she hits herself for 2. Alright, start of turn, Alpha hits a Strangler for 2, and then we reveal the top card of the villain deck. With the fewest cards in play can only use 1 power during their turn. Interesting. That would be Sasaki. Well, he's only got 1 power right now. This might be okay. Let's replace that and draw a card. Play Badger the Bloodied, and she'll hit a Strangler for 2. Let's go ahead and use her base power, draw another card. No, I think I'm good, draw a card. Let's go ahead and play the Monohoshi Zao. Damage dealt by Sasaki is irreducible. Power as he deals a target 2 melee damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's 3 melee damage. Draw a card. This is going to be over pretty quickly. I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Coming back to Challenger Park, we meet Power Pony, a mentor and a superfan. I love her. She is so pumped to be here. And her name is Power Pony. And she has a little unicorn backpack. End of the environment turn, the hero with the lowest HP may deal villain target 1 melee damage. If a target is destroyed this way, that hero regains a hit point. That is Terminus. She won't be able to destroy anything, but I'm going to have her hit the relic anyway. So she doesn't heal, but hey, free damage. Alright, start of turn, Toro hits a Strangler for 3. That's kind of ridiculous. And he plays Mesmerizing Presence, so Sasaki can only use 1 power during his turn, which is pretty standard. He hits everybody for 1. APC takes 3, reveal the top card of his deck. It's an ongoing card. Can't do anything with that. So Sasaki deals a target 1, make that 2 melee damage, and we win. That was brief. I guess that's what happens when your villain decides to flip on his first turn. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the rest of this deck that we did not see. 12 entire cards, good lord. Small Time Thief. This is Breathtaker, if I'm not mistaken. This is a challenge. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the hero with the most cards in play 4 toxic damage. That hero may destroy one of their ongoing or equipment cards to prevent the damage. Weekend Training. At the end of the environment turn, one player may search their deck for an ongoing card and put it into their hand. If they do, shuffle their deck. At the start of the environment turn, each player draws a card or plays an ongoing card, then destroy this card. Lucius, the aforementioned a coffee shop owner. He's a mentor and a Grail Knight. The first time a villain target or a challenge target is destroyed each turn, one player may draw a card or discard a card. If that player discards a card, they may use a power. JC, his daughter, mentor and barista. At the start of the environment turn, one hero may deal themselves 3 melee damage. If they take damage this way, they play an ongoing card. Why does she make people hurt themselves, I wonder? What's in that coffee? In the Shadow of Justice. At the end of the environment turn, if there are no challenges in play the top card of the environment deck. When a challenge card is destroyed during the environment turn, one player may play a card. If they do, destroy this card. Interview with Tasha Star. At the end of the environment turn, one player may discard all but 1 card from their hand. If they do, destroy this card. At the start of the environment turn, each player discards 2 cards, then destroy this card. Very good trade-off. Falling Debris. Challenge. And there's Lucius wielding his cool Grail Knight sword. I want to know what's up with that. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the 5 targets other than itself with the lowest HP 2 projectile damage. Corner Store Snack Run. At the end of the environment turn, one player may destroy this card and put a card from their trash into their hand. At the start of the environment turn, each player either has each of the targets regain a hit point or puts a card from their trash on top of their deck, then destroy this card. Another really good trade-off. Community Service. At the end of the environment turn, one player may destroy one of their ongoing cards. If they do, destroy this card. At the start of the environment turn, each villain target regains 3 HP, then destroy this card. And that's it, and you get a lot of previews of future Menagerie of the Multiverse characters and content in the art of that deck. So that's very cool. Really fun environment, I really like it. I'm sorry I didn't show off more than 2 cards technically, because the first 2 were the same. But that's going to be it for this one. You can find Challenger Park on Menagerie of the Multiverse. You can find Strangular on Bastion Comics. You can find the Astonishing Pseudo on Walker's Workbench. You can find Sasaki Kojiro on Zarami's Fault. As always, thank you for watching. Thanks everybody for coming to chat. If you would like to come to chat and watch these videos recorded live, please follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kate S. Walker. If you would like to have one of your decks featured in one of these videos, please visit the appropriate proofreading thread on either Board Game Geek or Steam. As always, Tabletop Simulator, calling DLC, Menagerie of the Multiverse, Bastion Comics, Walker's Workbenches, Zarami, Sentinels, Vault, not licensed Great Games products. Please support the official release, and flip. End of the villain turn, each hero may discard a card, and each that does not must deal themselves. Wow. That's literally like 10 feet in front of me.